What's up, everyone? The Godfather Dictator back with Chapter 4 on my Master Ninja No Damage Equipment run. This time around, you will kind of laugh, I think, because I actually never did that before on Master Ninja, and I actually decided to do this chapter in single segment. And if you're wondering why the hell, did you decided to do that, is that even doable in the sense, well, yeah, because I'm doing it right now, it's not a very long chapter, all things considered. But if you think about it, it's still really easy to get hit on Master Ninja, even with equipment, because yes, Ryu is a lot stronger, but getting hit in the game is still like pretty easy, if that makes sense. So that helps, but there's a lot of time where I got close to the end of the chapter and I took damage and I had to restart, but I was really confident that at some point I would manage to do it. So this is the result of that chapter pretty much. So at the first fight here on Master Ninja, it shows you also how powerful you are, because without the equipment, of course, the timer here will be a lot lower and it's a lot more tight compared to here because we kill enemies so fast. Like we still have plenty of time basically on the timer. I've noticed it's funny because I've seen, and I want to take that as an opportunity to talk about it, but I've seen a comment already on my first chapter by someone that I know, actually, that's not by my channel, nice dude, Redify, and he wrote basically that when you finish very hard, that it's when you get that, that costume and the Elm. I don't remember exactly when you get it. I think it's chapter 10 on hard, but he pretty much, made the argument in the sense that, well, you cleared very hard. It's like you deserve to play with that. But the thing is, and I think there's people that miss my point when I mentioned that. I'm not saying to never play with equipment. That's not it. It's just the reality, I think, is that people make themselves believe that they've accomplished the same value of someone that did it on the PS3 port, and that is my main problem. It's not people using equipment. I don't care about people using the equipment. You want to play Master Ninja your first playthrough on this game and use equipment, knock yourself out. Are you gonna have like the true experience that people experienced back then on the original port? No, because I said it, the costume and everything, all the enhancements were not part of that, of the original port. So with that said, it's not me shitting on people, like taking the high ground and, saying, oh, people using that, you're lesser ninja, you ain't worth shit. That's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is that I would highly recommend people to go through the game and experience, the real game without being super powerful. And then after that, if you want to have some fun and mess around, then go with equipment. But going with equipment right away gives you that false sense of like you're actually being good or anything. And that's what I mean. It's not the case, because you're so overpowered that it makes almost the game feel like normal mode in certain area, and that's never supposed to happen in a game like this. And here it's funny because I killed those two guys at the same time, and this game has problem in certain fight where if there's extra spawn but you kill all the enemies that are on screen at the exact same time, it will often mess up the spawn in this game, and then you will still have some spawn that will trigger, but then you won't have to actually fight them like it happened just there. There was two extra guy that came down and I did not have to kill them technically for the timer. I did, but I did not have to, so that's good to know. Here I was wondering, at first I was thinking, how the hell did I not kill them? But then, that's when you realize how powerful Ryu is, because I would have killed them there, but I did not have my Elm, and you see how low the damage is and compare. And then I just thought about it after. I'm like, that's why I'm not doing as much damage. So just this moment here, where I removed that Elm, and you see that I wasn't, basically destroying those guys with one ultimate technique, because that's what would have happened. Same here with the ET, boom, you kill them all. And that is enough indication. So once again, not shitting on anyone using equipment. If you're gonna do a no damage run and use equipment, you can do it. You know, who am I to say that you can't? It's just advertise it, and to me personally, it's just not as impressive, you know, as the regular run, because I know what it takes in this game to do the regular run, and well, it's much harder than with equipment. That's all it is. So with that, you know, being said, it's entirely up to the player to decide, you know, am I pushing this game because I want to become better, or I just want to get through, get the achievement, and then move on to the next game? Because if you want to become better, then definitely don't play with equipment, you know, do it later. You can have fun with it, but do it later. If you want just the achievement to get through the game, you know, then play with equipment, because it's gonna be much easier, you know. So that's what I'm saying. It really depends for what the person is going for in a game. And I've played, you know, Ninja Gaiden game for such a long time, even though I took a long break, you know, for years. I played for such a long time that when I think about this game and I see some people trying to take shortcut and then they want to become better, you know, that makes me sad a little bit, because if you really want to become better, you know, there's no secret. Put the time in, check some tutorial, like try to understand the game. Going into this game and not checking any tutorial, you know, just trying to learn everything by yourself is an extremely bad idea. I've seen people that gave up on the game trying to do that, so it's definitely not something that I recommend. While it's okay, I think, to do, you know, a first blind playthrough, let's say on your first time you play difficulty, there's nothing wrong with that. You might struggle in some part, you know, but you will learn from it, and you'll become better. But then after that, once you really want to learn if you want the advanced stuff and all of that, it's definitely gonna be important, I think, to check proper tutorial video to understand, you know, what you're doing. And there's a good bit of, you know, good one out there. I always recommend JTB's tutorial, because I think they're very good. There's a lot of good information in there, and like, how can I say this? There's a lot of time where I check stuff for this game, and there's a lot of extra information that isn't needed, you know. So JTB in his tutorial goes to the point, and even though some of the tutorial are for Ninja Gaiden Black, they will also apply to that specific game too, you know, even though there's differences. If you want to see those, by the way, I made a video about this a while back with JTB Gala and Big Alski. Make sure you go check it out. It's actually on my YouTube channel. So that's about it, guys, for this chapter. You see, done in one shot with equipment on Master Ninja, no damage. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you up on the next chapter, where we start as Rachel. Peace out.